Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Phillies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Ramon Valentine, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting to that one.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, David Peralta, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Pitch out, nothing doing.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Stepping in, Nick Williams, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Soft liner out toward left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Digging in, Maikel Franco. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jared Eichhoff will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
Standing in, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seeking
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Marte is right there, 1 down.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Jared Eichhoff comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. Leading off the inning, Ryan Healy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Yasmani Tomas goes down for the 2nd out in the bottom half.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
It is Curtis Granderson. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
And that's taken for strike 1. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he takes strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bomb.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you back on the show.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Riding in once again, Odubel Herrera, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
It's lane 11, 1-1.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Weak roller right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one.
First baseman number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Down the third baseline. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1-0 count. Here it is. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring one home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Hit to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now, Michael Franco. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Williams at third with 2 away. got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And this one gets away. Throw goes to third, and a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. 2-2, here it is. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Granderson. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 5. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
Marte is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that's in there for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hit hard down the line. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled to the left side. There is Franco. And there's out number 2.
First baseman. Down.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ground ball to third. Franco has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, and the deficit remains 5-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way, and that one just missed outside. Hit in the air to right field. Tomas moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jared Eichhoff. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Odubel Herrera. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Ryan Healy, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Hard hit to first. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Peralta's under it. 1 down. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Curtis Granderson. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
We all know this guy's...
Ouch, that one hit him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and points the hitter.
Up next for the Buccos, Sean Rodriguez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Step on the bag for one.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Phillies lead this one 5-2. Ready for another shot now, David Peralta. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
David Peralta.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Rodriguez for 1. On to first, a double play.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Digging in once again, Nick Williams, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. One and 1 the count. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Tomas is there. And that's the 3rd out. Down quickly go the Phillies. And it remains 5-2. David Freese will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, David Freese.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 1 for 4. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. David Freese sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Rounded down the 3rd baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get fouled. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail 5-2. Daniel Hudson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Daniel Hudson.
Digging in to try it again, Travis Garneau. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. First delivery to him on the way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tomas on the move. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Standing in now, Michael Franco, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, pitcher, Jared.
Digging in once again, Jared Eichhoff. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, second base.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get. Ready for another shot now, Josh Bell. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Now the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Striding in once again, Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just got a piece up the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. On a line to shortstop. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here in Pittsburgh. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Wade LeBlanc is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Peter Borges will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-1 home. This is pulled into right. Tomas is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another chance? David Peralta is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Tomas is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
First baseman number 7.
Rhys Hoskins will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Frazier has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still out in front, 5-2. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Count is 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Peter Borges is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Cervelli gets his lead at first, nobody out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you,
looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail 5-2. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Nick Williams.
First pitch on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-1 home. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Travis d'Arnaud. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. To short. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Franco.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Grounded back up the middle. Frazier ranges to his left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and it remains 5-2. Josh Bell the next to hit. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Healy. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little dribbler back at him. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. And the deficit remains 5-2. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
How about it? Hector Neris.
Rajay Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Rajay Davis.
And that misses inside 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
The next 1-2 pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. At the knees and called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still out in front, 5-2. Jonas Pena will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Joaquin Soria comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Leading up the bottom of the ninth.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Hit down the third baseline. And that'll be a base hit. So it's a pinch hit single here to start the bottom of the ninth. And maybe these guys aren't done just yet. And he's safe.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Rodriguez is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball club.
So striding forward now, Francisco Cervelli. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A man at third with 1 away. Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Digging in for his second at bat, Peter Borges, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's a strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Pena on third with 2 out. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
5-2 the final today. The Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jared Eichhoff hangs win number 11 on his line. Joaquin Soria closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.